Kate, I'm arresting you on suspicion of the murder of Count Ludwig von Stanner.
Get out!
I love you. And you. Ready?
Nobody say anything. Please. Just for me.
I think, despite everything, that this must be my favorite room in the world. It's out of bounds as a boy. So naturally, it was where one longed to be. And this heraldic brute? Oh, the battles we fought through shot and shell. Armies, dragons, the whole works. And then one summer, 12 years old, just tall enough to open his visor, my brother-in-arms was nothing at all, just empty air.
If this is you, gently breaking the news that Anthony Cade is no knight in shining armor, consider me rudely awoken.
No. No, I'm saying that love is its own adventure. Take no one for granted, not even those closest to home. Jane, help me.
No. I know what you're saying. Wish me luck. Excuse me, George. Sorry to barge in on matters of state. I accept.
I beg your pardon?
The offer. If it's still open. I know how sticky you are about ultimata.
But, Cade?
Oh. That was a dream I had. I'm awake now.
Well, I'm, delighted to hear it. Well, the first of many. A drink, champagne, a toast.
You stay there.
A toast to us.
Good.
Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
What on earth was that?
Came from inside the house.
No, in the passageway.
Kate escaped.
Try the trap. There's all the things you need.
It's stuck.
Virginia!
Mr. Cade, all this isn't going to look very bright in court.
Virginia! I want you to know! I want to give you something! The diamond! What did I give a damn? You're the only prize worth dying for! And it's got to be here somewhere! And when I find it, it's yours! Do you hear?
Anthony!
Got it!
He couldn't even get that right. What's he trying to prove?
Well, he has proven one thing.
Oh?
His innocence.
May I show you? We were all standing just where we were the moment of the fatal gunshot. Agreed?
Indeed.
Everything just as it was?
No. Gunshot. It was too quiet.
Yes. It was much quieter, Inspector. Like Mr. Cade's hammering a few moments ago, whereas the sound we thought was the gunshot made my ears ring. Mr. Cade, you remember, out in the garden. What did he see on that warm night?
Someone had lit a fire.
And then that off-cut of flecks that had no business being in the compost. A piece of fuse, Inspector. The Count's killer lit something in the chimney that evening. On a slow fuse, timed to explode 15 minutes later, to deceive us all that what we heard was a gunshot, when what we in fact heard was a firework. Now, what was it you said, Inspector? Like it or not, Anthony Cade was found in that tunnel with the smoking gun. What if the gun was not smoking? What if the Count was killed earlier than supposed? After the men retired from their business at 11:15, but before the alarm bell almost an hour later. Well, suddenly, the killer could be any one of us.
Are you sure?
Well, you recall the Count's interest over dinner in the Duke of Richmond. No great feat to quietly invite the Count back after the rest of us were in bed, show him the hidden bolt, tempt him inside, then shoot him and toss the gun to be found later as if abandoned by the killer. Sadly for the Count, he didn't die straight away. The murderer's only mistake, if mistake it was.
Good God.
The poor man was still living when Mr. Cade found him some time later.
Go on, Jane.
Those letters. I'd been woefully, unforgivably naive. But Constance and the captain, the romance of it. One gets swept along, and yet... Let me pose a question. A pair of lovers, determined to hide their secret, might they not write under an alias?
Indeed. Count Ludwig called himself the captain.
Yes, so he did, but why just the Count and not Constance? Did she not fear exposure as much as him? Unless Constance was also an alias.
So, the Constance of the letters was not Treadwell?
Forgive me, bundle up. I took this from your scrapbook.
That's a dog, so what?
Well, it's Mamma's first mud. Captain, it was called. Captain, and it was so besotted with Treadwell, Mamma used to joke they were like
Perfect lovers.
Our mother must have thought of these aliases. Constance and her captain.
Our mother took the alias Constance. Your mother was the Count's secret lover.
I don't understand. Are you saying that the Count and Madeline stole the diamond?
That wretched diamond. We're also bewitched by the Mysore diamond. We forge our theories and forget the facts. It is so important to see things clearly, as if through a pane of glass and not a prism. Excuse me. Sorry.
Good God.
May I?
I'm afraid there's no way the Count murdered Agnes and made off with the diamond. Because the diamond has been with Agnes all the time. In the tomb. Just where the killer left it.